Welcome to the PRSM 2018 National Conference here at the beautiful Gaylord Opryland in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm Renee Stoll with PRSM TV. This is the only conference uniting the retail and restaurant FM industries. And this week we are all about the power of facilities. FM professionals are here from all around the world to empower their business by learning new practices and building strong partnerships between retailers and suppliers.
You know what? It's always really fun to get here. It's exciting to meet new people and the vendors and also the suppliers, the retailers.
Well, I'm really excited. First, number one is the networking. We're interested in connecting with our young company with as many of your members as possible. And then secondly is to learn a lot about the issues that our primary audience, that the facility managers are really focused on to make sure that our solutions are tailored for the problems they're trying to solve.
The professional development workshops are a great way to take advantage of knowledge sharing lightning fast. The 2-hour sessions are designed to give you best practices that you can take back to share with your teams. It's only when you know your natural talents that you can turn them into your greatest strengths. An introduction to Clifton Strengths Finder had the group who took an assessment test ahead of time find out their top strengths and how to leverage them to improve performance.
And really for me, your top 5 strengths, it's almost like your superpowers, right? It's those middle of the night kind of skills that you were born with, you've always had them. And we kind of take our participants through and identify, even from time of when they're a child, how they've used their strengths and how they've kind of grown into their strengths. People who know their strengths and who use their strengths and whose strengths are celebrated, they're more productive, they're happier, they're more engaged. So it's a win for everybody.
At the Professional Development Workshop, Your Growth and Opportunities, Gene Marks stressed how staying on top of changing trends in politics, economics, and technology can help your business succeed. His number one takeaway, always be thinking ahead.
There are so many people that depend on you, the owner, for their livelihood. I mean, your employees, your customers, your partners, your suppliers. So whether it's tax reform, whether it's making the right investments in healthcare, whether it's making the right investments in technologies, these are things you need to be thinking of, because the smartest people that survive and grow their businesses, they're thinking 2-3 years out ahead right now, and they're making decisions about these things.
You know where actionable insights come from? People talking to each other. The data doesn't tell you the action to take.
Everything has a story, including data. In transforming data into actionable insight through story, attendees learned how to keep people engaged without relying on Excel spreadsheets. In fact, throw them away. Transform your data into a compelling story that sparks conversation and moves people to change their behavior. PRSM is always listening on how it can improve its resources and member benefits to make them more useful for you and your company. Suppliers met with the sourcing committees and tools task force to voice the opinions of members on what works and what could use improvement. PRSM is always working for you. First-time attendees and new members of PRSM made sure to check out the First Timers Experience. Attendees got a sneak peek of the exciting educational and networking events planned for the week.
The dues are, make sure to network. Make sure that no matter where you are, you're making an impression. And you can never make that first impression twice. When you have that person's time, make it useful, because when you're out on the floor, you may not have that amount of time.
That's what taking care of business sounds like at PRSM 2018. At the Retail Quick Connect Session 1, suppliers got to meet with retailers face-to-face for just 5 minutes. Time's up. Hearing the gong was the signal to move on to the next table. Talk about speedy networking. And this is something brand new for PRSM 2018, the VIP Retail Lounge. It's a place where you can kick back, relax, and still network with your fellow FM professionals. It's located in the Delta Foyer B, right next to the registration desk. Thank you to all the players who came out to the Gaylord Springs Golf Links on Sunday. About 70 golfers braved the cold to support the PRSM Foundation. Golfers bought mulligan tickets and made donations to Long Drive Pro Kyle Blakely, who hit drives for foursomes on the course during play. About 80 volunteers came out early Monday morning to volunteer at Harvest Hands, an after-school program for students of all ages in South Nashville. Volunteers help landscape, spread mulch, lay drainage hosing, and paint the facility. The task was accomplished in just under 3 hours. Thank you to the Army of Volunteers who helped accomplish this massive feat, and the sponsors who donated their expertise and materials to help make this project a success.
Hi, Bill Yannick, Prism CEO here with a quick preview of what you're going to see Tuesday during our annual session at Prism 2018. And I'm particularly pumped about it due to our general session keynote speaker, Gary Vaynerchuk. So first you're going to hear from Jonathan Bauer, our board chair, who's going to talk about the strategic look that our board is looking at moving forward into 2023. Yours truly is going to be on stage to talk about from an operational level what your Prism team is delivering in Dallas. And then our headliner, Gary Vaynerchuk. He has millions of followers on social media. Hopefully you got a chance to look at his best-selling book, Crushing It. Gary is crushing it like none other. These are turbulent times in the retail world, and he's the perfect speaker to get us pumped up. He's going to talk about how to navigate these turbulent times, as well as give us some real practical advice, to give you some real practical advice on how you can take your personal brand and personally crush it as we move forward.
Welcome to Prism 2018 from Canada!
Attendees from the North had a great time at the Networking Canada reception, where Facility Plus made a $5,000 donation to the Prism Foundation.
We're so happy to also be down at the national conference where we're meeting great people, great retailers, great suppliers. It's just awesome collaboration, lots of learning, so we can't ask for anything more from Prism, and the least we can do is support their foundation and give back in any way we can to the tune of $5,000 US, and we want to keep giving back each year after that.
The Prism Foundation is only 3 months old. We rolled it out in January. And today we get this very generous check from Facility Plus. And we will use this check for several different initiatives that we have going on right now, mainly our scholarship program, which we will be implementing in about 2 months. The Prism Foundation gives back to our communities that we all live in. One of the nice parts about Prism is we live and work all over the United States and Canada. So every time we do a project, we're benefiting the families and the kids in the communities that we live in. Not a lot of organizations can do that.
And check out the sights and sounds from Prism 2018's welcome reception. Welcome to Prism TV. I'm Renee Stoll, and I'm joined here with the sponsor of Prism TV, Bill Hayden with Facility Source. Bill, I hear you have a great booth, number 607. Tell us what's going on over there.
Thanks, Renee. Oh yeah, we're down at 607 on the Expo Hall. Be sure to come by and check us out. We're going to be demoing some of our technology products and also showing how we convert data into actionable analytics for our clients. We've been coming to the Prism Expo for 12 years now, maybe even more, and it's a great opportunity for us to meet our clients on site, interact with some of our service provider partners, and really get to learn while we're here at the exhibition. So please come by, check us out, booth 607, and have a great show.
We are so excited you are here. Prism 2018 is looking to be one of the biggest shows the conference has ever had. Thank you to our platinum sponsor, Brinko. And don't forget that we are going green, so be sure to download the Prism 2018 mobile app in the App Store or Google Play Store. Be sure to check out all Prism 2018 sponsors. We appreciate you. And make sure you're at the exhibition floor opening Tuesday at 2 p.m. We'll see you there. Reporting for Prism TV, sponsored by Facility Source, I'm Renee Stoll.